Beloved Prime Creator of all that is, we gather this day to thank you for our presence in this time of great reshuffling and consciousness shifting. The long, steady infringements of our freedom and of our essence as joyful, creative beings has taken its toll and is no longer manageable for them nor tolerable for us. Many view the falling apart and disintegration of their political gain, policies, and landmarks as unthinkable, cruel, and heartless. The three fingers pointing back at the pointer is where we are. Calling someone a racist when it is they who have made every effort to give extra privilege and opportunity rather than the standard of merit exemplifies their own belief that by the color of their skin or origin they need preferential treatment. The individual incentive and drive in each individual is then compromised and overshadows the brilliance of their potential and their passion to succeed or excel. Creator gave each of us a light from within, and it is our gift and our opportunity to not only shine our light without compromise or criticism, but to be bolstered and encouraged to take responsibility, to shine our God-given gift of light as bright as possible as our expression of gratitude for what has been given. Our spirits will always rise to exceptional heights when given the challenge and the opportunity. Sharing our light and our love with others who have not yet tapped into theirs or who are lost in the dark only need to be reminded and encouraged that we take their hand and model our own indomitable spirit to live, to shine, to strive, and to thrive. Let it be so, and so it is.
Hello, my name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. I'm going to read from an email sent yesterday. What was cobbled together at the Yamhill Article 7 amended court was a travesty witnessed by 3 tribunals with a clerk. And this was sent to Glad Wiles, presiding judge of Yamhill County, Mandy Montgomery, the trial court clerk, and Sam Elliott, and the 3 commissioners on Yamhill County. 2. Glad J. Wiles, presiding judge, Yamhill County Courthouse, a subdivision of the state of Oregon, aka all caps state of Oregon, Article 7 amended. A subdivision of the United States of Washington District of Columbia, Inc., in a de facto court that is not in the same jurisdiction as Ronald K. Strasser, the man. From Article 3, Amendment 7, Civilian Common Law Court of Record of the Article 1, Section 1, Social Compact of, from, for, to, by our provisional government on Oregon in my official capacity, Ron Vroman, clerk. As a third-party intervener, this claim of cognisance with our de jure Article 7 original jurisdiction and our Article 3 Amendment 7 Civilian Common Law Court of Record for the man known as Ronald K. Strasser. Please advise Sam Elliott there is no risk of flight or other concern. I am looking forward to Thomas Sinisal, our Oregon Marshal on Yamhill, successfully receiving custody of Ronald. I saw that he was shackled in a wheelchair. I'm told he is non-cooperative and indomitable and will not comply with unlawful demands, and I agree. He is not in your jurisdiction. Deciding this between courts with jurisdiction, and the man should be free of incarceration. And I did this in living testimony in the form of an affidavit of truth, and you can see that there. And this is what we found when we went to the Yamhill Courthouse. The hearing for Ronald K. Strasser was a due process violation and is so reported to Shelley Hoffman. She handles DAS risk management for Oregon, the state of Oregon. An old man in a wheelchair with handcuffs on is not appropriate. Being displayed on CCTV. Your JAs that refuse to provide information that is required is a due process violation. I asked for the email from one or another black-robed attorney without a proper oath and was refused. It is public information. I asked for cards from all of those I interacted with at the courthouse and at the office of sheriff and the jail. Persons that identified themselves in many offices and a courtroom could not provide me with a card. We had to go across the street to find people that did not hide behind a door, a glass, or intercom or phone. It appears to be ignorant, stupid, malicious, incompetent, or other. It is not acceptable. The removal of the constitutionally required bulletin board from the courthouse wall is a due process violation. It is the same slovenly attitude and appearance we found at the Yamhill building at 535 Fifth. Poor concept of the law, and unprepared to deal with an Article 3, Amendment 7 Civilian Common Law Court of Record that was confronting them. Ken Huffer was an exception, as was the county commissioner's office. No glass and people willing to stand and deliver and stand and receive. No one of the three commissioners returned calls or email. You need to meet with and deal with our court, and not some 3 minutes at a meeting. You are changing your jurisdiction from ORS to yamhillcounty.gov. Records request. Explain the difference between .or.us and .gov. This is for the office of sheriff and the county. Ken took an oath, and he does not know what he took an oath to. He thought he was correct, and he has been lied to. His oath is bogus, and I explained it. I do not think he comprehended. That is a problem. I deal in facts. A fact is made when living testimony is given in the form of an affidavit of truth and goes without rebuttal for over 30 days. I shared the information of November 8, 1910, and Article 7 amended with Ken Huffer in front of two witnesses. And I am not responsible for his comprehension. Notice to the agent is notice to the principal, and notice to the principal is notice to the agent. Our Article 3, Amendment 7, Civilian Common Law Court of Records claim of cognizance is filed into Lane County, Clackamas County, Yamhill County, Washington counties, Article 7 amended courts without rebuttal. Ronald K. Strasser is not in your jurisdiction. Specifically, not one sheriff or black-robed Oregon State Bar attorney has a proper oath. The whole bunch are simulating a lawful action. in the fraudulent de facto out of the Salem oligarchy color of law incorporated for profit governance without an oath or bond. It is mindset. You must do it yourself. No one can do it for you, and you cannot do it alone. And I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying. And then he jumps out of the car. And he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, to shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.